a.k.a. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, tell me you made some baby.
We gon' kill this, we gon' run it. They can't hear us. Now watch me, I've been working on my stroke. Now watch me, I've been working on my stroke. Feel this, we gon' kill this, we gon' run it. They can't hear us. Now watch me, I've been working on my stroke. Now watch me.
What up, though, and what it do?
She's back.
We ain't heard that in a minute.
minute. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for having me back on the show. And this is another episode of
Living Outside the Box podcast.
I am back, thank God. Oh my goodness, there's so much to talk about, but we're going to get into that later. But I am your hostess, Miss Renee, a.k.a. Mrs. Nonchalant. And to the left of me, as you guys can see, we don't have our queen here. Shouts out to Poise. We'll see you on the next go-round. But who we got?
The one and only, the guy, me, Mr. Al Wood, production manager. You can find me on Instagram at It's My Time 313. You can also find me on Facebook at Alex the Mechanic. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need some work done, hit me up. It is the winter time. I still hear y'all brakes from down the street, so come and holler at me so I can fix y'all cars. Or if y'all can just drive like it don't make me no difference. But before I pass it over to my man in front of me, man, I just want to leave y'all with a little quote real fast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got a quote.
Hey, I'm not my motivational quote today is gonna be, I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. I'm telling you it's going to be worth it.
Ooh,
All right?
okay. I like
let
the
that.
quote.
Hey, let that sizzle in your. That ain't. I can't say that.
Let it marinate.
Let it marinate.
Let it marinate.
Anything
Hey.
you say, it don't matter. It's gonna sound
Okay.
Let it marinate.
All right. Let's keep it rolling.
A.k.a.
Hey.
A.k.a. baby. A.k.a. Y'all know what it is, King Najee. Hey, I gotta get a new name just so y'all know for my Instagram. But King Najee gonna stay though. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta change it up because I got hacked, man. You know, hackers, man. When you're part of the rebellion, you get hacked, bro. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. I created a new one, but y'all can follow me on Facebook at Najee Miller. You know, follow me at Facebook. You know, hit me up. We still there live.
Hey.
To my boy to the left.
It's me,
That's him. That's him.
Mr. Unpredictable.
Yup.
God's gift.
Okay.
To the world.
Nutty. Look, if you gonna hate me, please just hate me. Don't even play.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Don't
You're trying
fake
to
like
take
me,
part of
just hate me.
Poise's slogan a little bit.
Just hate me. Please hate me.
Just-
I'd rather just hate me than to play hate me, and I mean play like me. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
regular Joe.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how you end it.
All right. Well, let's get right into it. First off, we want to start off with the sponsors because we're the sponsors of our own show. So what we're going to do is plug ourselves. Subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already. We got 96 subscribers. We're trying to get to 100, if not more, by the end of the year. Can we do that? We're only 4 people away. Can we do that?
Right, and I ain't gonna make 4 profiles.
Please subscribe to the YouTube if you have not subscribed by now, okay? Please subscribe. We got plenty of content on the show or on the website that y'all haven't seen. So please subscribe to
We're gonna
that
keep
YouTube.
telling y'all every week
Hello?
until we start seeing the notification that a new subscriber popped in.
Yes.
Every week we're gonna tell y'all that. Every week.
Every time you see us, we're going to tell you that. So shouts out.
Sometimes.
Well, shouts out to us, okay? Because we going strong. It's almost the end of the year, but we got a lot to catch up on. Well, at least I do. But before we get started and jump right into it, okay. First of all, I want to give a shout out to everybody who prayed for me. I really appreciate y'all, all the people who tapped in, everybody who DM'd me, text me, called me. I really, really, truly appreciate y'all and y'all prayers because it really worked. Prayer changes things. Don't forget that.
You're welcome.
Please. Yes. And, well, let's go right in.
Hold on. Can I do something right quick?
Oh, right. gonna
Well, I got
pass
two
it to Nate.
things. I got two things I want to do. First of all, congratulations to my nephew. Just was born today. Congratulations to my brother and his wife Sam. Congratulations on the new baby born today.
Oh,
I got
okay.
pictures. That's one. The other thing is, I gotta open this and I had to record it, so I figured why not do it on the show.
Okay.
Just,
Okay. All right. Well,
we gonna see what it is. I don't know. Let
Let's
me hurry
see what
up
this
so
gift
we get to the
is.
show.
let's hope that it's a gift, a nice gift,
A nice gift.
a nice gift.
I don't get gifts. You know, I stopped getting gifts a long time ago. You know, once you had kids,
Oh,
Yeah,
please,
yeah.
that's a lie.
Wrap, you know what
No,
I'm saying?
that's a lie.
Yeah.
It depends on the person.
Only gift you get is not wrapped.
Man, do we have to start this
I'm
early?
just saying. What do you mean? I'm just
Okay.
They don't
go
like
ahead.
to wrap gifts.
Well, it's coming in a box, so I mean,
It goes in the box.
Definitely, see. I see. I ain't even say that
Wow.
one. I ain't even say that one. Hold up.
Okay, we about to
Fuck it
curve
up.
the
Regular
whole-
Joe rubbing off of you, man.
Wait a
I
minute.
see. We about to curve the whole purpose of
Sit
this episode.
What is that? Is this something gonna pop out that way?
I don't
man?
know, but we
trying
need
to-
to hurry
Hey,
up.
be careful with that.
Ain't no be careful
Oh,
now.
what? It's glass in here, I think.
Oh, some shoes.
Okay.
Snap.
Now
Okay.
tell these people what you doing, bro. What you open up? They still confused.
All
Yes.
right. Congratulations to my brother Ty and his fiance. They got engaged. You know,
Hey, welcome to the
And,
Engaged gang.
this is I accept to be a part of the. I think grooms. Hold up. Wait a
Yes,
minute.
to be a groomsman. It
Hold
says
on.
nutty groomsman. Wow.
Nutty groomsman.
You're a nutty groomsman. Okay.
Wow.
It say that. Where it say that?
It
I can't
literally
see.
says that right on
Oh,
here.
Oh, that's
I can't.
fire.
Wow.
For sure. So I gotta take my shot right quick.
Read the cup. What the
Come
cup
on.
say, bro?
I'm trying to get everything out. I got some socks and shirts and shit. I got a new outfit out
put
here.
the cup on
Okay,
the
well,
floor.
guess what?
Hold on, let me take that shot though.
While you're taking your shot, we gonna go ahead
Right.
and move along with the show.
Hey, you want that?
Since we started that kind
Hey,
of
bro, you want that?
Make sure you
Man.
say what?
You want that?
Yeah, I gotta
Oh,
take it, man. I
hey.
gotta accept it, man.
All
What
right.
are you doing?
I mean, you
Just asking
already
the question.
accepted it once you
I
said.
gotta
Right.
drink
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Once you took the prize, you took.
I
accept it.
mean, okay.
Oh, you got
It's
poured
gonna
in.
be
Hey, you
real
gonna
quick.
you
gonna
gonna
pour
do
it
the
in there?
whole shot?
I
could've
have
put-
to.
You could have
ice.
took it to the head.
I accept.
Okay, he
Amen.
accepts. Hey, all right. Kudos to you, Nut. Congratulations on being a nutty groomsman. All right.
You know it. You already
Somebody on here watching you said they got theirs, so there's another groomsman on there.
know
Hey,
it.
see, you told him to tune in today because you was opening it
That's what's up.
on the show.
The
Yeah,
walkers,
we got
baby.
13 people already, so half of them
The
must be
future
your groomsmen, huh?
walkers, congratulations.
Appreciate
to
you,
the future
groomsmen, for
walkers.
tapping in. Tell the bride's party to tap in too. The skibble double.
Nah, you know, that's Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
What up, Chris? My boy. What up?
All
got a
right,
hoop.
all
My
right.
boy, we got a hoop.
Well, let's
You don't hoop, bro.
since we
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
let's not go there. Since
let's not
we
go there. That's my
started the show
dog.
kind of late, we gonna go right ahead and tap into what I want. Whoa, something loud.
Oh.
You want to mute that,
I
bro?
want to tap into the topic. I just want to talk about my experience dealing with COVID. For anyone who does not know, I actually was sick with COVID with pneumonia. So, yeah,
Nobody knew that.
I know.
I told everybody, bro.
No, they didn't know it was pneumonia and COVID.
I did tell you.
I didn't know you did.
This is a group message, but
Whatever. Go ahead.
It's cool. Well, what that was, that experience was, excuse my French for anybody who's listening, but it was definitely hell on earth for sure.
Oh man, you said a profanity word. Thank you.
That's a place actually.
Right.
So if you want to be technical,
It's
I
not
said a place.
profanity, Yeah.
Anywho,
Fuck.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, you said a curse
come
word.
on
There you
now.
go, Yeah.
I'm trying to tell my testimony now. All right, so I was actually in the hospital for 3 weeks. And prior to that, it actually started on like the 19th of September. Yeah. Me and my kids got sick at the same time. And now, just so y'all know, I got my mask on because I'm still a little. Yeah, just hold it.
No, I just good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm still a little Sore throat. Still have a little sore throat, so just bear with me. But me and my kids got sick at the same time, and my kids actually got over their sickness in like 3 days. So between the help, shouts out to Pooney and shouts out to my pastor, Shadana Anderson. We put together some remedies, and the kids was over the COVID within like 3 to 4 days. But me, on the other hand, I had to unfortunately go into the hospital. Now, I want to talk about a few different things dealing with my experience. One, I'm going to say this. This is a disclaimer to all nurses. Some of y'all could use some more training.
Facts.
I wouldn't expect you to say that.
Sorry.
Facts.
Sorry, but not sorry.
Facts.
I'm not even joking in a little bit. I see why we see so many posts about people going crazy, like patients going crazy in the hospitals and in the nursing homes. I see why. Because I almost went crazy multiple times on so many different nurses. It was ridiculous. I could tell y'all one nurse in particular. I don't remember her name. I wrote it down because I wanted to make sure that I remembered, but I don't have it no more. She was supposed to help me use the restroom. Now, mind you, when you get COVID, you're very, 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 very weak. You can barely move, which I wasn't able to. And when I was able to move, I couldn't really breathe on my own. So I'll get into that in a second. But she knew I wasn't able to really move much. So what I did was, instead of me getting up to move maybe a few inches to get to the little potty thingy or whatever, I asked for a bedpan. Like the old people, the elder people be needing. Like, let me get a bedpan. Yep. I said, let me get a bedpan because I'm not getting out of this bed. She's like, no, you got to get out of the bed. You got to get out. I said, ma'am, I'm not getting out of this bed. Can you hand me a bedpan? So because I didn't do what she wanted me to do, she threw the bedpan at me.
What?
She threw it at you.
She threw it at me. She threw it at me on the bed and said, okay, you do it. I said, wow. Okay.
Man, I'd have shitted on the floor.
Made you clean it up.
It made you clean it
For real.
up.
Man, I was
Right on the floor here.
But again, I'm weak, so it's so much in me that's like, I'm mad, but I'm too weak to really do anything. So I'm like, oh wow, okay, all right. So I did that, and when you go to the bathroom in the bedpan, if you are too weak to lift yourself up, you kind of just sit there and wait for the nurse to come. Took her like an hour to come back. I sat there for almost an hour in a bedpan. And she came back an hour later, mad because I didn't get up out of bed and use the bathroom the way she wanted me to. I'm like, I thought nurses was here to help the patients.
Right.
I didn't know that we got to go at y'all command. I thought you help us.
That's not how that shit works.
I'm confused.
That's not how that shit works.
And I said, okay, still weak though. And I'm like, all right, that was the Lord for sure. Because I almost threw the bedpan at her.
You want to go back up there and jump her?
And guess what? Okay, so let me say this. I'm going to say this too. There's a lot, because of the shortage in nurses that a lot of hospitals have, they bring a lot of foreigners and they give them the spots of whoever left. So I had about, I don't know how many foreigners, nurses. And then I had this other nurse. So long story short on this part, I was on an oxygen tank. I wasn't on a ventilator. For anybody who thought I was on a ventilator, I was never on a ventilator. And let me explain the difference between the two.
Good.
Ventilators is when you cannot breathe at all on your own. But when you're on an oxygen mask, that's when you need help to breathe. And that basically, I'm breathing 50%, and the oxygen mask is breathing the other 50. So that's the difference between the two. So let me put that out there. Never was on a ventilator. But anyway, my oxygen level was running low. And she wanted me to roll over because they have this thing where they want you to lay on your stomach because that helps your lungs. That helps cater more to your lungs, and it helps you breathe better. So during this time, I had just got up to use the restroom, even though I really didn't want to, but I needed to. And I laid back down, and I noticed my oxygen level was going low. It was going lower and lower and lower. And there's this nurse in here. Now she's staring at me while the oxygen is going lower and lower and lower. She's not moving. She's not doing nothing. She's not helping. And I started sweating because I'm like, I'm getting real hot. And I got all these, these, what you call, cords around my neck and on my arms. So I can barely do much. All I asked her to do was, can you fan me? She said, no, I can't do that. I said, why you can't fan me?
Man, what hospital was this?
It's not part of her job description. That's what she
Do you know there's a lot of nurses that do things that are not part of their job
Oh, I know.
description?
Yeah.
Definitely. I used to
And-
Well,
work.
everybody in the world, everything they do things not a part of their job description. Well, all of us, right? Go ahead.
And that just didn't make any sense to me. And I'm like, you can't fan me, and you can see that my oxygen
Especially in that place.
level is going low,
Yeah.
and you see that I'm sweating, ma'am. Like I'm helpless at this point.
And my oxygen. is low.
And she's watching it constantly go lower and lower and lower. And I'm like, okay, now I see again. I see why patients go nutty on y'all. I do. Because y'all come in this field without having a pure heart to actually help. And that's the problem. A lot of you nurses, I'm talking to the nurses, a lot of you nurses come in there and saying, oh, it makes this amount of money. Without having a pure heart to actually
Sorry.
Man, go ahead and just get your Denzel on. I'm putting cases on all you.
No, go ahead. She was talking to them.
That's a fact.
Yeah, because some of you nurses come in there with just the concept of, oh, I'm gonna make this amount and this amount and that amount, and don't come in with a pure heart to actually help the patients. That's a problem. That's no longer. It's not a. Oh my God! I thought it was a
Scared the
dog.
crap out of her.
Oh,
She
my
thought it was a
about,
ghost.
I thought this was a dog.
I had to fix the shit.
Hey, man, what?
Scared the shit out of you.
Y'all didn't even hear her over the door. Y'all didn't even see her here over the door.
Check this
Damn,
out.
dude,
When
now
y'all was
she ain't
saying
breathing
that, I didn't
again.
know what y'all was talking about. I'm like, what you talking about, man? He's like, man, come on in and fix. I'm like, whatever, man. Next thing I know,
Oh my God!
dog.
How you doing, Dean? By the way. Oh my God! That just scared
Scared the
mess
shit
out of
out you.
me. Man,
She can't breathe again.
But yeah, so I just wanted to say that because I'm like, there's a lot of nurses out there apparently that need some either to go back and do some more training, or you need to find another occupation
Exactly.
Something.
because
For real.
That's what it's the second one.
if your goal is not to actually help,
Help,
then
right.
you're in the wrong field.
I think a lot of them nurses, my opinion, a lot of them at the time when COVID really started, they were just like, we need people to come in and help.
Right.
And they was offering all these money transferring, all that stuff like that. A lot of these people were inexperienced anyway. You know what I mean? Like they just took it because they like, well, hey, they giving out the money, whatever like that. But then when they go and they go and do their job, they're not doing it to the best of their ability at all. So you could tell who was actually wanted to be that wanted to be there and help people, and who was actually there for just the funds or whatever that was being offered to take these
But
jobs.
listen to what you said.
Yeah.
Everybody, half them people, well, sure, half them people was there inexperienced. You said nobody is inexperienced at helping people. Nobody in the world.
Facts. I like how
You
you put
understand-
that.
you feel
You're
me?
absolutely right.
Nobody is inexperienced at helping people. It's about if you really want to help people, or if you
Well, then they really,
want this check, or
didn't
if you
want
really don't. You know what I'm saying? That's the factor in it. Was as they intentions was pure of really wanting to help people, or I want to get this money and I know I gotta act like and show that I can help people or want to help people.
Right.
But nobody is a rookie at helping people.
Yeah.
Man, like I said, I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Nurses, you nurses.
Oh, you
Okay,
nurses.
nurses. Nah, but I mean, I used to transport, so you see a lot of different things. There's a lot of nurses that don't deserve to necessarily be nurses.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't care in the hospital. There's a lot of people that care, but there's a lot of people that don't care. So
It is. It is a whole bunch of, even the doctors.
That's a
Some of the
fact.
doctors don't even, they just like, look, it's nothing we could do, whatever. Another situation that I had while I was in the hospital was, so I don't know who keep playing it. But
I didn't do it. So.
as first of all, I was supposed to be discharged one day. Then they moved my discharge date to like 3 or 4 more days later. So they kept telling me like, yeah, okay, we'll be able to get you out today, and this day and that day, and I'm like, the days are just going past, and I'm not being discharged, and I'm like, why am I still here? So the last day that I was there, and I remember this nurse. I liked him. He was really, really cool. He really kept it real with me. So he kept seeing me, and he's just like, why are you still here? That's the first thing he said when he walked in. He's like, what are you still here for? I'm sure they was milking the mess out of my insurance.
That's a fact.
I'm sure of it. And I can't wait to see that bill. Actually, I can. Anyway, so he was like, why are you still here? I'm like, I don't know. They won't let me leave. They won't let me leave. So he was like, you know what you got to do now? You got to take this upon yourself. You got to really. Who's this?
I don't know. That's New York. I don't know nobody.
So he's like, you know what you got to do now? You got to take this upon yourself. He's like, if you really want to get out of here, they trying to see your numbers at a certain level. They want to see your oxygen level at a certain number.
To keep you there.
Right. So he like, if you can, kind of, I'm not going to say it, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. If you can, kind of finesse your way out of here, then I would definitely do that. He said, because the longer you stay in the hospital, it's a well-known fact that you will leave with something else. Because you're in a hospital full of sick people. And you could leave with something else. And then you'll be back in here for something completely different. He said, you got to push yourself. He was like, even if you got to get up on your own, start walking on your own. Because, again, I literally was a bedpan myself. Because I stayed right in that bed and barely moved. So I'm like, okay. He was like, you got to force yourself. And then I started thinking about analogy. I'm like, okay, I got to force my greatness.
Force your
I got to
greatness.
force
You
my
know what I'm
greatness.
saying?
I got to force my greatness. And he was like, yeah. He was like, get up, start walking. And if you do that, then they notice your oxygen level is a little different. They'll let you out of here. But if you keep sitting there, you're not leaving. You're not going to leave. And they're not going to let you leave.
A body in motion stays in motion.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That's the old people commercial. You ain't never seen that?
No,
old
I don't
people
know. What commercial is
Body
that?
emotion
You
stays.
tell me about that commercial.
It's one of them medicine commercials.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that one. But yeah, I like that. So he's like, yeah. He's like, you got to force yourself. You got to force yourself to get up. He's like, even if you walk to the window, you could look outside for a second, come on back. He's like, I know you probably going to lose a lot of breath, you're not gonna be able to breathe much, but he's like, once you get your body back in motion, they'll be able to see your oxygen levels change, and then they'll let you go. And I'm like, that's it? He was like, yeah, that's really all it takes, because that's all they waiting on. He was like, because your pneumonia is gone, the COVID is gone. What else are they here letting you stay here for?
Movement.
And I'm like, okay, it makes sense. So I'm telling myself literally, I'm like, okay, force your greatness. Force your greatness. Force your greatness.
Wow, yes,
and I'm
that's
like,
a
okay,
force
I
your
got to
greatness
force
one.
myself.
Yes.
So I forced myself right up.
Message.
And oh, that's another thing too. And he said that I still had the oxygen mask still in my nose, but they had already took me down to like the lowest, almost the lowest level.
So you can breathe on your
So
own.
I can breathe more on my own.
Right.
He was like, what level are you at with your oxygen? I'm like, I'm on level 2. He was like, you're basically breathing on your own.
You need it.
He was like, you don't really need it. So if you show them that you can do this,
Right.
take your oxygen mask off and try to sleep without it and see how you do. If you don't need it, then don't use it. He was like, because do you really want to walk around? You're 34 years old. Do you want to walk around with an oxygen mask
Right.
or an oxygen tank?
Right.
And I was like, no, I don't. He was like, that's going to look kind of crazy. You 34
Yo,
with an oxygen tank.
Right.
And I'm like, you right. God, why didn't none of this dawn on
Was
me
this a
before?
black person?
No,
Wow.
no. He was a I don't know what his nationality was actually.
Like I said, you got some genuine people that work there. That's like, yo.
Yeah, that will
this.
break it down for you.
Then you got some people that's just there. to
Jotted
get a
his
check.
name down so
I
anybody else
do-
go there. We
I know his
put him in
name.
his
I
direction.
wouldn't even. I highly wouldn't suggest nobody go to
Yeah, that
hospital, man.
hospital's.
That is the
Where did
that
you go?
hospital is the Sinai Grace of Warren,
Oh,
Michigan,
is
bro.
true.
I
Okay,
swear.
okay.
Yeah, it was
Swear.
Ascension Macomb, Oakland.
Never
Yeah,
heard of it. Okay,
never.
I don't know.
Not at all.
Okay, never want to know.
But you
that.
feel free to go to Beaumont anywhere else though.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Especially
that-
the one in Royal.
Right, especially when my cousin work at
Yes.
Marty. Shout out to Marty. Shout out to Marissa.
Royal Oak,
Marissa,
Beaumont.
For sure.
Even if you got to drive, make sure you get there.
So yeah, when he told me that, I was like, okay. So the people came back in that next day, and this was actually the day I got released. They came in. It was like literally 3 different doctors checking my lungs, checking my oxygen. So they was like, okay, you ready? You ready? You ready? I'm like, I've been ready. What do you mean? I've been ready. Y'all the one playing. So this one lady, she came in. She was a black lady. She was checking my oxygen level. She was the last lady. She was like, okay, Miss Young, we're going to come in here. We're going to check your oxygen. I hopped out of bed, and I was like, come on. Let's go. Let's
I was
walk.
looking at you like-
She was like, dang, you must have been ready. I was like, yep, because I was walking
the heck
all
on.
night.
Yeah.
I walked
for real?
all night. When he told me that, I walked
Yeah.
all night until that next day.
Wow.
So, yeah, because I was determined to get out of there.
Yeah.
So when she said that, she was like, dang, okay, should we even check it?
Right.
I was like, you can if you want to. So she checked my level. She went back to my day nurse, and she told him, she was like, yeah, I don't think she need any oxygen, because they was going to send me home with an oxygen tank.
Right. I remember.
And they ended up changing their mind, because they like, okay, we got your levels where we want it. So you don't need an oxygen tank. I was like, bet, because I didn't want one.
Right.
I didn't want to take one anyway. So once I actually was dealing with the whole thing, I'm telling you, it was such a humbling experience in so many different ways. I talk so much with the Lord. I pray so much. I listen to my music and everything. And I looked at a bunch of people's text messages and everything and encouraging me. And there was a point in the very beginning, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I really thought I was going to die. I really did. Because they had gave me so many different meds and nothing was working. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, is this can't be my time. Come on, no, it can't be my time. But you know what really strengthened me, besides the help of Alex, let me tell y'all something. This brother right here, I'm telling y'all, he helped me so much and encouraged me so much. It was, oh my God, it was just a lot. And I really thank God for him. And him sticking there with the kids. This man, now anybody know Alex,
What's up?
they know he about his money. So this man literally took 3 weeks off of work to help with the kids while I was, and me, while I was in the hospital.
As he should,
I'm like, yeah, normally people be like, that's his kids. That's what he's supposed to.
Right.
You know,
have to,
it's,
but you have to.
it's a little different.
People out here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Especially
In this generation.
especially when you missing out on money.
Money, right. Exactly.
That's a lot
and
of
you gotta
money.
provide that money for them people.
Right,
that
for
you
the
check.
kids. So
Right.
it's like he literally took a little bit of an L. And I really do thank God for having my children's father have my back.
Because it could have been fathers that went, no, I gotta get this money for how you think I'm
Right.
And
He
then it
like,
make
you
you
better
figure
find
out.
find a babysitter.
for real.
Sorry.
No, for real.
And for me to be out that long, that was a lot. That was a lot. It was a lot on him and it was a lot on me too. But mostly I just want to say I appreciate him for sticking it
it
out.
was a lot on us, man. Najee ran the show.
That is funny.
Hey, the pig,
Said a lot of us. Now you ready to show.
Nah, we held it down though.
we all did.
I just had to get joking in right quick.
Just make sure you check your mail later. I got a bill coming to them last 3 weeks or whatever.
Man, I ain't got no ends.
That's funny.
I ain't got no ends.
It's in it's in there. But no, for real. But I didn't look at it that way, man. I wasn't looking at it the fact that you know, I was missing money. It was the fact that I had a job to do. You feel me? Man, Stellantis, my job, my current place of business is gonna be there today, tomorrow, or whatever.
Say that.
People gotta
Amen.
understand.
Say
People
amen.
gotta understand that a job is just what it is. Because the moment you lose it or anything like that, they got somebody else waiting
To replace
the
you.
next day.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
So I wasn't trying to make a point or anything. It's just I had a responsibility to take care of. You know, they had already been diagnosed. I mean, they already had tested positive with COVID and all that stuff prior to me. Prior to Alicia going into the hospital, the kids had already tested for it. Her mom and all that stuff had already tested for it. So I was already backed off and still trying to help them out. But the moment I had took her to the hospital and she told me that they was admitting her, that was my moment that I said, all right, hey, y'all, listen, hey, I ain't coming back until, you know what I'm saying, everything is back A1.
Shit got
As
real.
much as my job kept trying to say, hey, you need to come back this day. No, I'm coming back when, matter of fact, I'm sorry, I didn't even say it that way. I said, I'm not coming back until, even when she does return, I'm not coming back until she's okay to watch the kids overnight.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So it was that. And then I shout out to the people that was willing to help me as well, too, that knew what was going on, was willing to watch the kids. But at one point I did say, hey, look, I'm probably going to have to I even told her, at one point I'm going to have the kids have to go over to somebody else's house because I got to get back to work. But I was like, I couldn't do it. I was like, it was two people that was willing to watch them while I went back. And I told them, no, I got it. So outside of the other thing that I took from it, outside of helping out and doing what I needed to do, is the fact that prior to that, nobody really knows this. Prior to that, I kept saying, I need to figure out a way to spend time with my kids. And
More time.
so it just so
More
happened that
time.
more time.
Thank you.
There you go, more time. But it just so happened like the last 3 weeks I was with him, man, was probably the best moments we had. Like waking up with him every morning, getting him ready for school every morning,
Going to sleep.
doing it, sleep with him, and getting him ready for all the type of stuff like that. And then just being able to go do different things with him, taking him out to eat, breakfast, all that stuff like that. And I had my moment was just me and them. So I'm just glad that she's back. She's back, getting her bearings together, getting everything together with her. I was able to experience the time, have, being able to spend more time with my kids and everything like that. But again, at the end of the day, I do love my job. Don't get me wrong. I love the money and everything like that. But that right there I wasn't about to put my job over a responsibility I needed to take care of. You feel me? So, and at the end I wasn't looking for no blessing or anything like that. It was just a man in me.
What you need to do.
Just a man in me.
Dear Lord, I want to spend more time with my kids, but don't get nobody sick, because I ain't woo, okay?
Oh,
I ain't woo.
oh man, that's
Hey,
kind of
listen,
bold.
real talk. When you got people that understand when you praying and you asking for something, be specific, because listen, you'll get that blessing, but sometimes you might have to take a hit on the chin.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you asking God for a blessing, be specific. Hey, God, can you bless me with a winning ticket?
Hey, these phone lines open too. Not to come my man, so these phone lines are open too. Y'all can call in.
Don't call.
Y'all can call in, man, if y'all got some topics to talk about. Or y'all want to pick up on our topic right now, we can talk about.
Don't call.
Yeah.
Oh, my man said don't call. Sorry. No,
Don't call, because I ain't giving out no money today.
Not this week.
The number is 313-466-2399 if you want to call in.
I'm joking. Call
Hey,
in.
don't Najee sound like Envy, man.
Why you keep saying that every show?
Here we go. This is exactly.
You say that every show.
Because he sounds just like him, man. I'm like, hold on, man. He sounds just like him.
But I do want to touch on a few more things during my experience, because y'all, like he said, you do want to be specific with your prayers. But even when God takes you through certain things, you just got to trust. You really have to trust in the Lord that he going to pull you through, because although I had my doubts at moments, because when they kept coming to me like, yeah, I'm not sure, because literally the next step was the ventilator.
That wasn't gonna happen.
And that, right, I was like determined, that's not gonna happen. You're not about to put me in a coma. No, we're not about to
The
do
doubt comes in when they come in with this information, but then your faith comes in when you do that.
that. Right. And as soon as you hit me with that kind of hard, it'd be like, oh no. Okay, now I gotta wake up. Now I gotta figure it out. Like, okay, let me shake this enemy off, because you know it's the enemy trying to trick your mind
Right.
to make you
Right.
believe
Right.
that something bad is gonna happen
Right.
when really it's just gonna work out for your greater good
Right.
anyway.
Right.
So you know,
Are you up for the challenge?
it-
That's the big question when you got a storm coming your way. Are you up?
You supposed to let it quick, let her finish. Yeah,
My bad, man. You cut me off. Sorry,
Oh.
bro.
let her
Oh,
go. Yeah,
dang.
cut her off. Yeah.
okay.
Let her finish. Go ahead, Queen.
But a lot of times you do. Sometimes the Lord wants you to Himself. When He feel like you doing too much, we might be doing too much, going too many places, trying to preoccupy so much of our time
Set you down.
away from Him. He will sit you down. He definitely will sit you down.
Can seek him.
And
And
exactly.
that's for the chosen. Those are for the chosen.
Many are
He doing that
called,
for the chosen.
but only few are
He
chosen.
ain't doing it. He only doing that for the chosen. That's facts. That's not a.
You
gang.
making me
He
feel
only
bad
doing that
right
for-
now because
No,
I,
no.
but
I'm
you
not-
I ain't
ain't
never been
chosen
set
one.
No,
down
he
before.
set
So
people
I'm
down.
joking.
Hey, maybe
I'm
not.
joking.
Maybe not yet. Oh, I'm about to
no,
say.
I'm joking.
Oh,
bro.
you got set down plenty of times.
You know that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's
you.
a fact.
Oh,
But say if
okay,
you went to
come on.
silos, you got set down plenty of times.
Oh, that's funny.
You went to silos.
What
You got
was
set
you
down.
about to say, Alex? Go
I
ahead.
just want to make
Go ahead. You ain't got to raise your hand.
I just want to make sure. Are you up for the challenge?
You had to put that up.
It's gonna be your new
So,
slogan.
Yeah.
and the thing is, look, for real, the thing is, though, we all are going to go through a storm.
Yes.
But are y'all willing to go through that storm? Are you willing?
Yes.
Are you willing to master that storm? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to give up? I've been seeing a lot of posts lately. Not like it was this one post where I seen two guys. One was on top, one was on bottom. They was digging a hole. I don't know if anybody's seen. They was digging a hole. At the end of the hole, it was treasure. So one guy gave up. The other guy kept going, and
He
then
gave
one
up just
he
before.
gave up just before
about
he
to
was
get the
about to
treasure.
get his goal. So think of something. Think of it
Stay
like that. Like you
persistent.
got to
Stay
keep going.
consistent.
It's gonna be hard. The stuff that we go through, or whatever trial that the Lord put us through, is going to be hard. But at the end of the day, if we get through that hard part, that blessing is right there at the end.
It is.
It's up to us to be consistent with staying on that right path. Because if we going straight and we make a left, we don't know what's down that street that way. And He asking us to keep going straight. If we turn off of there, it's over.
That's
Message.
It's over.
Yes.
no facts. We
So-
all get on this path, this right road, where we try to go straight and right, do the right things and be good. And you get 2 months, 3 months, and then I fall back, or you know what I'm saying? And then but that's the discipline part. We all lack discipline. That's the main thing. That's why we stay falling back, or we stay, oh man, you go 2-3 weeks, then 4 months, 3 months. Oh, I did good. I ain't fornicated. I ain't did this. Whatever you got that you feel like that you don't want to do, or that you got, you know what I'm saying, that making you feel bad whenever you do it. If you go without this and it's making you feel great for all this time, okay, it's gonna come back up, obviously,
Yeah, keep
until the
doing
day
it,
we
though.
die. But you gotta keep avoiding that thing. You gotta stay disciplined. Like and we all got that. So we gotta know to just stay grounded. Like, all right, this we know it's gonna come up again.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out something for ourselves to be like, to block that again.
Yeah.
We know whatever the things we dealing with, gonna come up
Facts.
against us again. Especially when good is there. When good is there, evil is always present.
Facts. Hey, I gotta say this real quick. Hey, put that camera on me real quick.
This nigga.
No.
I know doggone well y'all not about to sit here and let us go this whole time without calling in and tapping in with Miss Renee. This her first day back. Can somebody call in and say hi?
Hey, that is.
You feel- hey,
Can somebody- wow,
y'all
that
being
is-
real
he real.
disrespectful right now.
Hey, can
Y'all
somebody
being real
call in and
disrespectful
say,
right now. Hey,
oh,
that's not
thank
even fair,
God
man.
you back.
Hey, man,
Thank
come on.
God.
Hey,
I
somebody
pray
call
for
in.
you.
I'm not offering
Hey,
no.
no.
Hey,
Hey,
yo.
I'm with
Hey,
him
put
on
that
that.
camera on me.
What I was
Miguel,
gonna
you see
say
that?
though,
Man.
what I was gonna say though, I was like, yo, she come back and she still be killing though with the throwbacks.
Oh,
I'm looking
man.
like,
Hey,
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 I
he
said
said
that
that
when
when
I
he
walked in before we had the
my
show.
God.
I
you
said
come back even harder,
You ain't
so
even
you get
said-
sick. And you just
hey,
come
bro,
back
I
harder
said
though
that.
with the salt and pepper joint on, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's what I said, bro.
I'm like,
I
God,
gotta keep
I said,
Hey,
this
make sure,
shit
hey,
came even
make sure y'all pay
harder.
attention. Make sure y'all pay attention to the outfit because this may be one of the questions for one of our contests if y'all actually
no,
pay
Right.
attention.
don't
You
give
feel
them
me?
don't
So,
give them no secrets.
I said it may be.
It
I
may
said
be.
it was.
You know,
Hey,
episodes
the last
is our
couple questions
competition.
I asked, I got a couple people off
That's
of
a-
them. boys.
that's
Episodes is
fact.
our competition.
Ooh.
I just came up with that. That's our
Whoa.
competition. Always our episode. Ooh, that should be our only competition.
Hey, so for real,
There's
y'all
so many
really got
episodes.
Hey, this line, the phone line's been up about 15 minutes. Nobody gonna call in though.
It's cool.
It's
We
cool.
ain't worried
Don't
about
even
it.
worry
Well,
about
I'm
it. Make sure y'all share,
I'm a
subscribe,
keep
First
going.
person to call, I'm giving y'all 100 pennies. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Still
$100.
$100?
Pennies.
No, it's
Whoa, she said that's
Pennies.
$1.
Whoa,
She
sorry.
said that's $100.
Dang, sorry.
She be going too long. Her mathematics is off.
100 pennies
Hey,
on day.
If y'all call in right now, take this debit card or this credit card of mine and go wherever y'all want right now. Here you go.
That nigga lying. That nigga lying, bro. I tell you right now, he lying.
That's gonna be a
told you, I ain't got
big
caught.
bill,
Bill,
right
right,
there.
right,
That's
big
gonna be a
bill.
big bill. But
Big
okay,
bag.
to piggyback on what they were saying, like when you really are focused and when you're driven and determined, it don't matter what the devil throw at you, you're not gonna let him stop you anyway. But it's just got to be a self-determination. It has to be self-determination.
Yes.
And
yes.
and you really gotta watch what you speak. Whatever you speak can literally manifest. If you are telling yourself, sitting there on a hospital bed, and you're saying, "Oh, I guess this is it. It's over. It's a wrap. I guess God coming for me." If you speaking negative into your life, that's all you're gonna get back. If you speak positivity into your world on everything, even when it looks like it's just the worst, you have to watch what you speak, though.
Why?
You have to, because
Amen.
it's a manifestation thing. The reason why is simply because the power of your tongue is man, if y'all really took that saying as a
Chill,
nasty
bro.
thing,
Chill, bro. Y'all wild,
I
bro.
didn't say nothing,
y'all
dog.
don't
did.
have to.
Oh, look. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Ringy ding ding ding.
Who do we have on the line?
who we got on the line?
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Hola,
who this?
hola,
Who this?
hi.
I think I know who this is.
Who's that?
Is this?
Who is it, Najee?
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
Who is
It
it?
sounds
Go
like
ahead.
Mariah.
It's Mariah.
Hey! I knew I was right.
Mariah.
What's going on,
I'm happy
Mariah?
that you back, Alicia. I missed you. I had to listen to Najee and
Oh man, y'all about to flame them?
all we had was toys.
Well,
I held it down though.
Yes, she did. I did see
you know
that
it's man
episode.
against women, dog. That's all it is.
Right.
You know?
Well, I
But I'm
appreciate you,
glad
Mariah.
you're back.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be here.
Thank you
hey,
for
actually,
calling.
I'm actually glad that you called because
Yes.
your fiance just said a comment in
Yeah.
this post.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I gotta, hey, you know what? I gotta do this. I got to, because I got to.
Check him. Go ahead. Get him.
He said he know every. He
He
never
said
got,
he never got.
said
No
he
never
answer's
won.
wrong.
He
I got
never
$25
answered.
right now.
Hold on.
What?
And is he
what?
with you?
Yeah, he here.
I got,
Okay,
hey,
okay,
get him on
okay.
the phone right
Get
now.
him on the phone. Get him on.
I got a
put him on the
$25
line.
bet right now.
Yep. We got
Oh,
25
shit.
wager for that.
Yeah,
nigga.
that's. Hey, we got $25 right now. We're gonna ask him 3 questions.
Well,
3
You can ask them
out
both,
of the
really.
shows, off the shows.
3 questions.
Hold on.
He
Let
get
him
all
get
3.
on. Is he on?
He get all. Is he? Andre, you there?
What?
Yeah, all right. You there?
What?
Yeah.
Sir,
Hey, you just put your
just
foot in your
sir,
mouth.
Yeah. You just made some comments. You
Yeah,
just
I
made-
never get the questions wrong when like other people be getting it wrong and stuff like that. I
Okay.
be
Oh,
knowing.
okay.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
hey,
So we
oh,
about
all
to
right.
ask you something. Okay, good. Okay. We got
How
questions for
many?
you.
You gonna ask him 3
So we got
questions?
questions for you. Okay, hold on.
Who got a question?
No, you did.
Me?
You
I
said-
got him. Let's
Give
get it.
him one right
Y'all
now.
about to ask me a
No,
hard
no,
question
no.
now.
We don't want to hear all
Super
that.
hard
No,
question. It ain't
no.
gonna
Hey,
be
sir,
easy
sir,
like the
sir,
other
sir. Ain't nothing easy. You just heard what you heard. You just said, come on. What you talking
yeah.
I
about?
be
Should've
knowing
posted.
them.
All
let's
right,
get it
then you
then.
gonna
Let's
know
go.
this. Okay, let's get it then.
Like you said earlier,
I'm glad you
are
said
you
that.
up for the challenge?
You got
Are
one,
you?
cuz?
Are you up for the
Okay.
challenge?
You up for the challenge?
Hey, so look, just so we know that you ain't
on,
about
bro.
to, just so we know that you're not about to go back and try to figure out the answer to this.
Right.
You're gonna be on a time limit for this. All right.
Right.
Time limit.
Yes.
He just ready for the
Whatever.
question.
If I don't know it, I don't know it. If I do, I do.
That's
That
a
is
fact.
him. That
Say no
is
more.
him. I know
That's a
that guy.
fact.
I
You
know
get 3
this guy.
questions. Get all 3 right. You get $25 coming your way
Dang,
from
three
Mr.
Period.
Atwood. You
Cash
feel me?
app. Yep.
You feel me?
3 questions.
3 questions.
Dang.
Bet.
All right.
Can you
Ready?
get to the first one?
All right. So look,
Three
question number
questions.
one.
Hold on. Question number 1.
Question number 1. On episode
Wow,
3.
wow.
Since we got the throwback queen over here, episode 3.
Episode
What
3.
throwback outfit did Miss Nonchalant have on episode 3?
Episode 3, you went all the way back like
Hey
that.
man, you say, hey, I'm sorry.
Hey,
You-
hey,
hey,
get it wrong.
You got
I
the
would
Hey,
timer.
tell your fiance to put her phone down.
I was about to say.
Let my
So
man's answer.
episode 3.
You got 5 seconds.
First episode. I was the first episode. Second episode. It's a jersey for sure. I'm thinking
Time
the
What's the
Looney
answer?
Tune joint.
What's the answer?
He said the Looney.
That's
I
it.
think
That's
it's
your,
the
is that your
Looney
answer?
Tune.
Is that your final answer? Because your time is up. That's your final answer?
Just say.
I'm gonna just say yeah, because
Okay.
that's kind of hard.
What's that? What is it?
It was the throwback that she had on was the Fresh Prince jacket. It wasn't a jersey, it was a jacket.
Yeah.
You
That's
got,
good.
he
That's
got
good
even a
one.
real hard
Okay,
one,
next
though.
one.
Next
Because she
one.
be having so many throwbacks.
She do.
It's like,
Last,
I-
hey, all right.
That's crazy. That's a crazy question. I was like,
The first
that's what I
men's.
told Mariah. I was like, I hope they don't ask me nothing like that.
Too late.
What
All right,
you
look.
wearing? That's kind of hard.
The first men's panel that we had, the first episode when we had all men.
Ooh, who was on there?
Who was on there?
Who was our guest that was on the men's panel? The first men's panel that we had, all men's. Who was on the
had
panel? All men.
I had all men on the panel.
Yeah,
I didn't
our
watch
first
that.
one.
Uh-oh. He sound
Huh?
like he don't know.
Our
I didn't
first
watch
one.
that
You didn't watch that one?
Hey, I'm glad you said that. This right here, this is the reason why we tell people to go share, follow, and subscribe because we did not go live for that episode. It was a dark episode that we
tell him.
posted.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh, see? Let
Okay,
you know who
the-
watching for
Because
real.
you know the women
Third question.
have put it. I'm not joking.
Yeah, because I watch the ones y'all go live on. I ain't gonna lie.
So that means
I
you,
only
okay,
watch
you
those.
need to go watch
man.
the
I
dark
watch
web ones.
every one y'all go live on.
Okay, that means
Well,
you.
we appreciate you for that, though.
Yeah, we
For
appreciate
sure.
you for that.
We
Facts.
do. Loyal fan.
I was
But
about to
what's
say
the third
something, but I appreciate you for that. Go ahead. Third question. We got one more, man.
You got one more?
You get $10. You get this one right, man. Come on,
One more.
one more.
One more
Ain't
question,
gonna ask
bro.
me about the
No,
last
no,
episode.
I'm gonna ask the question.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
I'ma ask the
Miss
question.
Nonchalant got you, bro.
And this should
What
be
up, Pop?
easy. Answer
My dad watching
this.
the show, y'all. My
Oh,
dad
what's
watching
up,
the
Uncle
show.
Wood? Give us any of our Throwback Thursdays that we've ever did on the show. Just give us one.
Oh, throwback candy. That's easy.
And hey, quick.
I mean,
Why that's so
candy,
easy?
throwback
because
cone.
we asked them 2 hard questions. I mean, you figure
Man, we ain't giving you no money, dog, for that easy question, bro.
The second one
Nah,
wasn't
playing.
hard. That wasn't hard.
That wasn't.
Hey, I about to say leave your cash up, but we know your cash up. We got $10 coming to you, brother. Appreciate that answer, man.
Hey, since
Hey,
you on
but
the,
them was hard questions. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm like,
and that's why we
So
tell
that-
everybody
hold on, I
share,
don't
follow,
think
subscribe.
they did that one panel.
and make
with all
so now
dudes
you gonna need to go back and view some shows then, right? That ain't air, right?
online,
Yes.
yeah, on YouTube.
Cool. We glad
Yes,
you.
sir.
Hey, since you are on the phone with us right now, go ahead and tell the people who you are. Tell them
Where to follow
shout
you
your
at,
business,
what you do.
shout what you do out, man. Go
Yeah.
ahead and give it out there.
Go ahead.
All right, so my name is Andre Illustrations on IG. I got a clothing brand called Legends Never Die. I do custom paintings and I do custom logos. Get at me.
Yes,
Hey.
sir.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yes, go and find him right now.
Great king right
Hey, as
there,
always, we
man.
appreciate you tapping in, and
You know
and this is from Living the Podcast Group, the cast to you and your
Yes,
fiance.
sir.
Congratulations to y'all both.
Yes.
Hey,
congrats.
we do wish we wish y'all the best, man, and that
Yes,
y'all
yes.
you guys
Many
are gonna
blessings.
be blessed going forward,
Yes.
man. I can't wait till y'all have y'all wedding because I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna come through that boy, hit him with the motorcycle dance. you
Yeah,
know what
no,
I'm
we
saying?
gonna
So-
turn up at that wedding. We
I
pray.
need that in there. I need that in the video.
Hey, no, we pray to God for y'all future endeavors, man. That y'all hope y'all be blessed, man. We pray that y'all be blessed and great. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be great, man, and wonderful. Love you guys.
Yes, love you
You
guys.
too, bro.
Thank you
I'm
for
out.
watching. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your money on the way, brother.
Everybody get
Just
married.
saying.
Okay.
I'm about to propose to somebody
Man,
next
look,
week.
anybody
'cause
else want to tap
everybody
in with us?
And
Everybody
really
get
quick,
married.
now I do want to get into this last portion of it, because this one was really important to me to really tell the people about. So while I was there, a lot of the doctors would constantly try to drill in my head. They like, in 3 months, you're eligible to get the vaccine. If you don't get the vaccine, there's a higher chance that you could come back here. So, and of course, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, just do what you got to do and get out. But at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I heard you. Thank you. Now, I never responded to none of the doctors when they said that. I never responded to them. I just said, have a good day every time. So lastly, when I was leaving out, This one doctor, we went at it. We was literally going back and forth. And I was just asking him questions. Now, just so you guys know, during this period of time, while I was sick, my mother had COVID with pneumonia as well, and she's fully vaccinated. Okay, I have to put that out there because this is for all the vaccinated versus unvaccinated people. I don't want to battle that, so I'm saying this. My mother was fully vaccinated, and she got the same identical thing that I got at the same identical time. Still don't know where it came from. Of course, we don't know who gave it to us. Of course, we don't know that. So, as I was sitting there and the doctor was telling me, he was like, "You're looking good." He was like, "You had me scared for a minute. I'm not gonna lie." But he was like, "You pulled through, and I'm really glad of it." And I said, "That was nothing but God." He said, "Whatever you want to call it."
What?
So at that moment, I'm like, okay, so clearly y'all don't believe in the cross that y'all have in every room. Because do y'all realize y'all have a cross on every room? On the wall?
They do. It's just a persona.
I see that. I see that. And he doesn't normally work at that hospital anyway, I guess. So, yeah, it was that said. So he was like, "I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to encourage you to tell your friends to get the vaccine." I said, "Well, let me ask you a question, because I really wanted to wait until the end, because I ain't want nobody trying to tamper with my IV and put nothing in there that they ain't had no business putting in there, because I'm not a believer." But anywho, so I was like, "Well, let me ask you this." I said, "My mother got COVID with pneumonia at the same time as me, and she's fully vaccinated. How do you explain that?" He's like, "Well, with her being older and everything, maybe her body couldn't handle it and blah, blah, blah." I said, "Wait, what do you mean her body? What does her age and her body have to do with her getting the COVID with the pneumonia while she's vaccinated?" I thought that the whole motive was for it to suppress or to try to prevent people from getting this sickness. Isn't that the whole purpose of y'all encouraging people to get it? So he's going back and forth with me, and my pastor was on the phone, so she heard the whole thing. And she was just like, "Wow, wait, what did he say? What?" So I'm like, "Okay, well, explain to me this. What's in the vaccine?"
He can't. He never could.
Tell me. No, he said it's phosphate, potassium, and mRNA.
He don't know all what's in it, so he lied.
Something else. Yeah. He said something else. I can't remember the last thing he said.
Bananas,
which was
nutmeg,
a lie.
Salt and pepper.
Which was a lie.
Right, because if y'all really look at it, there's multiple different vaccines out there.
Exactly.
So you can't tell me all of these vaccines carry the same thing in it.
Yeah, they don't.
And I said, so what about people's blood type? Do you think that it coincides with everybody's blood type and everybody's body? He was like, "Oh, that's just a myth. That doesn't matter. And all the vaccines is going to work out." I said, so all of it works out to where it prevents or suppresses. Like, okay, what is the point of getting something if it's just supposed to suppress it, but it's not a guarantee to stop it? So that means I could be getting the shot and still get the COVID.
Which people do.
And people do. And there's
stay confirmed.
It's
and
history.
Still be in the hospital.
And still be in the hospital and still pass away from it.
And the shot make people worse. People catch diseases.
Yes.
People, all that, yeah.
Man,
all
the shot,
the different
look, this is how you scare people. The shot mess up your stroke count.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's like every time you get the shot, it's supposed to do this. It's supposed to do that.
It did.
Everybody's body is different. Everybody's body doesn't handle everything the same. Just like the flu shot. Because if y'all notice, some people get the flu when they get the shot. They never have the flu before they get the shot. And all of a sudden, "Oh, I'm sick, I got a fever, blah, blah, blah."
Or people weren't getting COVID until they went to the hospital 2019.
Yeah.
Until they was poking them and all of that.
And let's
Or
go.
COVID is just
Or
the word.
COVID's just-
It's just
yeah.
the word.
Or COVID been out.
Just the word.
Been out. And lights out. Been out.
It's just the
People
word. Hey,
be ignorant.
if Donald Trump was in office, will we
Nope.
be discussing?
No,
COVID?
because they picked the wrong president.
That's another
But
topic
that's
for another
another topic
episode.
for another day.
That's another
Because
topic
everybody that
another
voted for
day,
Biden
absolutely.
don't talk. They ain't talked
We
all
don't.
year.
And
Half the people I've been around voted for Biden.
So when me and him are going back and forth, because I'm constantly asking questions, I have a rebuttal for everything. I'm like, it's not making sense to me, Doc. And he's like, how about this? Look at it this way. This is what he compared this to. He said, you know how you go to Cedar Point and you buy a funnel cake and you eat it? You don't know who cooked that funnel cake.
Wow.
I can't believe you just said,
Who's
hey,
in that
next.
funnel cake.
What?
I
You
can't
don't
believe we
know.
tried to compare that.
I
He
said,
tried to compare a chef
said,
or
so
somebody
you
cooking food to
compare-
a shot?
I said, what? Huh? You compare apple? Whoa. I said, you're blowing
First
me.
of all, my dog, we can see them doing that.
And some people like cucumbers taste better pickled.
First of all, bro, we can see them making all this, bro. We can't see no vaccines made or none of that.
Right. All y'all do is stick it in our arms or our belly
It's
or
made
wherever.
in labs in secret.
Right. So at the end of the day, I'm like, I was so confused when he said that. I'm like, you're comparing this to me eating a funnel cake at Cedar Point.
At that point, you knew then.
I said,
What?
you don't know. Huh? You don't know. None of y'all know. Nobody really truly knows what's in this vaccine. You don't know what you're
So
giving
what that
people.
mean if nobody really knows?
So at the end of the day, my message to anybody who is concerned or worried or thinking about getting the vaccine, do your research.
Facts.
Do your research, because I'm not going to tell you what to do with your body. What you do is what you do.
I'm gonna tell you what to do with
So,
your body.
Hold on, wait.
Don't fucking do it.
Here's the other thing. He told me, he was like, you were almost about to die. Do you want to go through this again? I said, so you're telling me the vaccine is going to prevent me from death? Because if I don't get it, I could get this again and I could die?
Did you tell him who got the final word when you leave and who when you go?
That's when he said, whatever you call it. That was the whatever you call it comment.
I mean,
Hey,
so
Zach,
we
hey,
know,
this
we
is-
know what he.
Piggyback off what I said earlier. Please do not go to that hospital, man. Beaumont, Henry Ford, they welcome you with
He
open
said,
arms up
"Do
there.
you
Plus,
wanna
the room that she
die
had a box TV. She couldn't really watch TV, and there was like a 4-inch screen, so it's not even updated place there. So don't even go
I
there.
ain't even get into
They had no
that
toilet
part.
paper in the bathroom. Thank you.
He said they had a box TV.
No, I really did.
Put their name out there.
believe
Who
you.
are they? Put their name out there.
This place is
Do
on.
not go where?
This place is on DeQuinder and between 11 and 12 mile.
And they call who?
Macomb, essentially. I even read the comments on Google, man. It was like it's the worst hospital they ever went to, and I thought Sinai Grace was bad.
Yeah.
So say their name again. Macomb who?
Macomb Ascension. or
Don't ever
something.
go to Macomb City. They will
Terrible.
kill you.
Wow.
And he said,
the COVID out.
and here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Before I close it
You
out.
can't say that shit on the show, bro.
Crazy. Say what I want.
Listen, this is the kicker. When he told me that, he was like, you were almost gonna die. Do you want to go through this again? I said, I didn't know I was gonna die. I mean, news to me. He said, did you see your labs? Did you see your lungs? I said, no. Y'all did. What do you mean did I see it? Y'all never showed me how my lungs look. But anyway, I'm gonna close it out with this. When he told me that these things were in the vaccine, one thing they're not stretching is which vaccine, because it's 1 billion vaccines to my understanding
You got
out
the
there.
Pfizer, you got the Kaiser, you got the baby blue.
What's that? Moderna.
Moderna.
You got the Johnson and
You got the
Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson.
My bad. That much was coming to
My question is, how many shots do a nigga supposed to take before they feel safe?
And guess what?
Before they feel secure?
Y'all do know that the vaccine phase after three months, right?
They do?
Like you don't have it anymore. So
Damn.
that's why they offer boosters and the
Oh,
shots.
the booster's another one.
And that's why they want you to keep getting shots.
Keep getting shots. Why? Why would I keep getting shots?
Because they trying to get you drunk.
Let's stop being ignorant in the world.
Hey,
Yes.
it's been real,
Stop
guys. I love it. I
Think
freaking
about
love
the
it.
stuff that's
talk about
being
this
said.
Freaking
Think
love
about
it.
the stuff that's being said, that's being put out here, that you see every day, that you hear. Let's stop being ignorant as people. We know a lot of our older people is stuck in their ways, their generation. Our generation's got to help them. You know what I'm saying? But we got to, let's stop being ignorant. Come on now.
Amen.
It's about 50 shots out here. You already see if you get that shot, it's not going to stop you from catching the COVID, right?
All right.
So why would you take the shot? Does it make any sense? Make some fucking sense, okay?
Ooh.
All right, he mad.
I'm sick
hey,
of this
so look,
world.
man,
I'm
hey,
sick of this world, meaning these government systems.
Again, hey, this has been real.
Sick of this, man.
We want to welcome back, for those that just tapping in with us, we want to welcome back Miss Nonchalant, Miss Renee, back to the episode.
And we want to thank God for her because she only
That's
back
a
because the
fact.
Father kept her
Yes,
alive.
yes.
You feel
Amen.
me? Like my man's
Amen.
talking about whatever.
Amen.
No. The Father,
Yeah.
Lord Jesus Christ,
All right, man.
Amen.
covered
So-
her.
And I told her
With
if she
that,
died,
My
kill her.
Father. Thank you, Lord.
Hey, with that being said, hey guys, man, listen, I appreciate you guys letting me fill in and help
Whoa,
out.
whoa, whoa! This my show.
Hey, and I ain't close. I'm not closing out.
Look, they fighting again already. Look, they fighting again already. Look, look.
I wasn't even closing it out. I just wanted to say thank you first. That's where I was going.
Okay.
You know, that's where I was going, because this is your show, and then going forward, you guys know that the full crew will be back in effect. I
Yes,
did
sir.
appreciate the time filling in with you guys and y'all tapping in with Al Wood,
wanna
but
put his little
I'm
wave.
going back on the other side of the door where y'all won't see me. So that means the views are gonna go down. I'm just playing, but I appreciate
They-
filling
they
in. I
gonna go
appreciate Miss Renee trusting me to hold it down with the crew. And I did have fun tapping in with you guys, man. It's been real. But I do also, I'm ready to see the real crew back now. That's where I want to get to. I'm ready to see the whole crew back in effect for next episode when all four of them are back fully in effect, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be
Yes.
real. We about to have more contests, more content coming up, man. Trust me, this when we take off next year,
When
it's
about
going
to
to
turn up?
blow
Yeah, we
up.
gonna-
Okay.
You feel me? Now I'm going
about
to
to
pass
turn
the
up.
ranks back over to the
Where's
boss
Poison?
because I'm about to shut up.
Where's Poise Miller?
Excuse us?
And you had to
Exactly.
call her and ask what happened
Exactly.
to her. She gonna be mad.
She said she
gonna
was
be
busy today.
Yeah, get
A
her.
busy day.
Get on her head.
Yeah,
You ain't call
busy.
her. It's gonna be a surprise to her. Call her.
She had to take that 102 Dalmatians somewhere.
Well, I appreciate y'all for tapping in
Wait.
with us. Oh,
What
go
was the
ahead.
third throwback?
Oh, see, I didn't.
Hey, we ain't
I
got.
didn't have. I
Man, we
didn't
got
have
time for
one.
whatever we got time for, man. This is family, bro. Our baby back there, he show love. That's the homie, man. Chill out. We got 2 seconds. My baby, right, baby? My homeboy.
Well, as I guess as tradition, we definitely will do a.
Oh, he about to cut your mic.
Ah, that's funny. He came
Hey,
in
cut
like,
his water off. Hey, cut his water off.
Cut it off.
Hey, that's
You can't stop the rain. You can't
It
stop
really
the
does feel
rain.
good to be back. But Throwback Thursday,
what y'all got? Real
shoot.
quick, 2 seconds.
Give me a favorite throwback. I got one. Your favorite
lied, you
male
didn't have
group. Your favorite male group. We don't have a lot of male
Stop
groups.
playing.
Singer group.
Jagged Edge.
Singer
Stop
groups.
it. Stop it.
Okay.
Jagged
Singer
Edge.
group.
Stop.
You said
Oh,
jacket?
sorry. 112 and Jagged Edge.
I was about to say, you said jacket?
112 Jagged Edge and Boys to Men. That's it. 112 Jagged Edge, Boys to Men.
I'm about to say-
Not in that order though.
Okay.
Boys to Men, 112 Jagged Edge.
Okay.
In that order.
Let me bring the old soul out. The Temptations.
Facts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
He said
The
no.
Whispers.
He don't know.
Look.
The old soul.
Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I'm
That's my
doing
fourth one.
fine
Hey.
on cloud nine.
Take a
Hey.
ride in the sky. The trees passing by. All your dreams will come true. Miles away. And we
I'm not even that
will
old.
live together until the 12th of never.
See, they tried to take my lungs, so I couldn't sing no more.
That's what it
But
was.
God gave it back.
You know it?
Amen. All right. Okay, Nut gotta say his.
My
now.
dad hear that.
Hold on, let
Pop,
me-
that's your
We
song.
about to sing. Let me sip this tea. Then.
No. You can just tell us.
What's
You
your
don't have to
throwback?
say-
What's your throwback group,
You
bro?
don't have
Groups.
Yeah,
You
your
know,
throwback.
like you said, Temptations, Jodeci,
Yeah.
Drew Hill.
Yeah.
New Edition,
New Eve.
Ooh.
you know, Jackson 5,
Uh-huh.
Obviously, gotta get them. In.
Isley's.
Hold on, man. You're immature, baby.
Fact.
Let your body go. Put
That's a-
you
that's a
in the
good
mood.
one. That's a good one.
Let your body go.
Baby, turn around and let me
Hold
see
on.
that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
Silk.
That is all I wanna
God. Let me
see.
stop.
Baby,
Silk.
show me.
Silk.
I still got a lot of names.
There's a meeting in
Yeah, there's a meeting in my bedroom.
Whoa.
I
Okay.
told you, I
let me
drink
say
my tea.
mine.
Yeah,
All
let
right,
me
come
drink
on,
it.
son.
Let me say mine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love Boyz II Men. Drew Hill.
Top five.
they definitely my favorite for sure.
Top 10, top 10, top 10.
For sure.
Top five,
five,
for me.
man.
Drew Hill's
Drew,
top five
top
for me.
five.
We go. It's gonna be another subject. Top 5, top 10 groups, R&B groups. That's another day. Another day.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like that, man. We can really tap on that one.
And I was a B2K fan too, so
Everybody was. Don't even lie.
everybody was.
Niggas a lie though. I was too. We all was. Man.
I was definitely.
I was more of an
fan.
immature fan though. Them my niggas.
Nah, I was.
And
I
even though
yeah,
it was a
B2K.
movie, The Five Heartbeats, I don't care what y'all say.
Right.
The Five Heartbeats.
Oh,
ain't got no money.
mother. Oh,
That's
mother
Temptations
of
Okay. He want to sing everything.
I was blind. That you telling me, yeah. I really paid.
Okay.
Oh, who's going? Oh, I let
to
it
go.
I didn't know you was gonna play. I wasn't ready for it.
Oh man.
But
Yeah, I can't.
yes, I'm so okay.
Oh, okay.
They cutting us off. It's a wrap.
Well, let's be back.
They
And
get
this
tired
is-
of us.
This
All
is
right.
another
Oh, shoot.
episode of
Living
Outside the Box podcast.
That was our cue.
See y'all next
That was
week.
our cue, huh? All right, hold on.
We gon' kill this, we gon' run it. They can't hear us. Now watch me, I've been working on my stroke. Now watch me, I've been working on my stroke. Feel this, we gon' kill this, we gon' run it. They can't hear us. Now watch me, I've been working on my stroke. Now watch me.
What up, though, and what it do? This is your girl, Miss Renee.
It's P. Miller.
King Najee in the building.
Nutty. Regular Joe.
I love it.
And this is
Living Outside the Box podcast.
Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And make sure y'all go follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
And turn on all post notifications, please. You don't want to miss none of the great news, none of this great info, and none of the great laughs, man.
Turn it on.
We gonna come to y'all with great content, great laughter, and I guarantee we gonna make you think outside of that box.